Hey, welcome back. All right, now we are up on a mountaintop right now. Pretty nice, pretty nice up here. We are headed to the Grand Canyon. First, tomorrow we're gonna go to the Montezuma Castle. I don't know if you know it by name, but you've definitely heard of it or seen it. It's like the little city built into the side of the mountain stuff. So we're gonna go see that tomorrow, and then the next day we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon for the first time, because we've been out here a few times and we've never actually gone to the Grand Canyon. So figured might as well do that since I finally have, it'll finally give me something interesting to film. I have tripods, so I could have just put it on one of those, but I didn't want to go back in the van. But anyway, so I haven't been filming as much. If you'll notice, my last video was just me going to a museum. It was like 5 minutes, not enough for the algorithm to even care. I've just been hit with that imposter syndrome, feeling like there's all these good van life YouTubers out here. Why would you watch me? I just feel like I'm not bubbly and interesting and loud and exciting like other people. I'm not saying they're necessarily loud, but like upbeat. Like a lot of van lifers that I personally watch, they'll even talk about certain things, but they're upbeat about it. Like I watch, if you watch Winter is Blue, Mateo, love his videos, but he always seems so happy. And I know, he runs into struggles too and things, but it just doesn't come off that way because I only know what he films. And then I have to remember, you only know what I film. So like, even when I'm feeling down or feeling not too good about myself, like, the video is going to be the same because you don't have that extra content. You're not me. You don't know what it's like. I know I watch a lot of Alyssa Vanilla, and she talks about it a lot, about, just feeling down and just not feeling it. But like when she does, it's like, you care, and it makes the video interesting because like I care about your experience, and then I feel like no one cares about my experience though. Like I don't portray it in a way that is interesting, I guess. Like whenever I say I'm just haven't been feeling it, I feel like I'm just beating myself up or being down on myself, and I feel like that drags other people down. So I filmed a lot of videos exactly like this, just trying to explain that feeling of not feeling like I'm worth it, not feeling like my stuff is worth anyone watching. And I delete them all. I've filmed like 4 videos so far, and I delete them all. That's why I posted that my last video was just me going to a museum, because I just kind of filmed that and I just decided to throw a video together because I delete every other video I've been filming. But I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to post it, and I'm going to see, I'm going to keep trucking on and see if it's, worth it to keep going. So just let me know if you're actually enjoying the content or not, because I don't know. I'm enjoying making it, but also like at the same time, it's hard on me making it because I don't know if you're going to enjoy it. And so I'm questioning that in my head the whole time. But anyway, that is my intro. I'll probably trim this down some so it's not too long, because I'm going to show you in this video, we're going to go to the Montezuma Castle and the Grand Canyon, which I know will never look as good in a video as it does in real life. That's why I want to see it, because I've seen it in videos. But anyway, I'm going to show you, and hopefully maybe it'll inspire you to actually go, if it's any good. I haven't even been yet, so it might suck. I don't know. But if it's any good, I'll let you know. All right, so the place is back there. I got some video of it, but I didn't want to film talking because that's obviously the spot that everyone's at. But there's another little spot where I guess there used to be something here, but it's gone now, and there's just like the foundation. But that exists is pretty interesting.
Cutaway model of Montezuma Castle. On the top floor, the elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle. It seems that over the ages, children and their action and receiving an invitation into this cliff-dwelling home, what you would have seen might well have been something like this cutaway model of Montezuma Castle. On the top floor, the elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle.
Out walking the boys. It's cold out here, though. Plane's messing up my shot, messing up my audio. Okay, well, hopefully it's not too loud so I can tell you about the story. If we chose this week to come up because the weather said it would be like in the 70s and 80s the whole week. And as soon as we get here, it changed to like in the 50s, 60s if you're lucky this week. All right, we're walking up right now. Let's look at it for the first time together. It really looks like a painting. The Grand Canyon is pretty grand, actually. It is way bigger than you think it is. It's also so big that you don't really get a sense of scale because everything is so far away that it just looks like a matte painting. Like in old movies, when they'd have like a big background and just be like a wall painted. That's kind of what it looks like. It doesn't look like you're really here.
Oh shit.
So that was pretty nice. Grand Canyon, very nice. I'd definitely say most of the time I'll say things look, it's hard to say because like things usually look better in pictures and you go there and you're disappointed. And the Grand Canyon is kind of like that because it's not as vibrant and everything as you would think, because you know they turn the contrast up and brighten all the colors, make it all look really red in pictures and stuff. So it's not like that, but it's also it's way bigger than you think. So it's not as like colorful and beautiful as you might think, but it is way bigger than you think. You just can't really conceptualize it until you see it. Overall, I give it a 7 out of 10 as far as national parks go. Definitely worth visiting, but like you'd want to make a thing of it, you know, stay for like the whole week, kind of like what we're doing. I mean, we're just outside the park out here, and we're probably gonna just stay for the rest of the week because it's a 7-day pass. Not sure if we'll actually go back to see the canyon though, because like I will say it's a lot like what I always say about the desert. I don't know if I always say it on this channel, so probably not something you know that I always say. What I always say about the desert is it's really nice. Like, it's so worth it to see it, because like if you've never seen it with your own eyes, you have to. But once you've seen any part of the desert, you've seen all of the desert. You've seen it all. So, and that's kind of how the Grand Canyon is. It's like once you've seen one section of it, you go to another section, it's like, oh, the same exact thing, but like different angles, I guess, like different bends and stuff, but it's the same vibe. So if you really want to get that sense of scale, like really that spot by the visitor center, they clearly picked that spot because that's the most wide open spot you're gonna see. So definitely recommend, even though it's a tourist trap area, that is the way, that's the spot to go see it. All right, so I'm gonna get this finished up, and then we're gonna eat, and that's probably where I'm gonna wrap up the video. Okay, dinner is done, and I'm just being honest, this might be my finest dish. So it's just some macaroni noodles, elbow macaroni with, so it's pesto pasta with charred red peppers, garlic, and Parmesan cheese. And I think it's gonna be pretty freaking good. I mean, that's the fanciest thing I've ever made. Maybe not ever, but definitely in the van. So I'd film myself eating it, but I hate watching people eat, so I don't want to do that to you. So I'm gonna end it here. I really appreciate you making it this far and sticking with me, because, you know, my stuff is, every video has been going like this. Each one gets less views than the last. So if you are here and you've made it to this point, you are the MVP, because it seems like less and less people are making it this far. All right, thank you, and I'll see you next time.